Alright, welcome back. Okay, so now it is time for Cloud's chapter. And I'm actually halfway decent with Cloud, if I do say so myself. He was actually one of the first characters I wanted to try to master when I first got my hands on the game. So I know a few of his moves, as I showed off during the Duodecim portion of the game. So Cloud is hanging out with Furion, Titus, and Cecil. So, 2 out of 3 cool characters. No, I'm never going to let up on Titus. I do not much care for that character. His voice actor is cool, the character is not. I would have much preferred to have Jack as a teammate as opposed to Titus. Thanks again, Yuna. Thanks again.
Well, any clues on the crystal?
Hey, it's Yuri Lowenthal, voicing Cecil.
Nothing.
So these crystals can save the world, huh? I wonder how we're supposed to find them.
We probably have to fight more. Just defeat every enemy we encounter.
Don't know if we should be running into battle without knowing what's going on.
And if I haven't mentioned this before, Cloud's voice actor is Steve Burton, who is known for voicing Cloud in pretty much everything. And also, he's in a soap opera.
There is some truth to that.
I think he's a pretty decent fit for Cloud.
It's good to have you with
He
us,
plays Cloud with just enough aloofness, and yet with enough approachability to make the character likable.
Look who's talking.
I think it works. I think he does a pretty good job with Cloud.
Guess we all need some of that sense.
Sense? No. That's not it. I'm just...
Yeah, you weren't showing off too much of that sense whenever you went to fight Chaos by yourself. I mean, props to you. That's a badass move, but still. But yeah, not the smartest choice you could have made.
Destiny's burden weighs heavily on Cloud's giant sword.
I'm so curious as to how Zack would have handled the events of Dissidia.
If he obtains his shimmering crystal, will he be able to cast a light on the shadows hiding within?
So Cloud's story is significantly longer than the prologue, considering he has a much larger map than the Warrior of Light had to deal with. I'm pretty sure that's a reference to the audio drama Cloud Smiles. Little tiny references here and there. We have an ace providing support. Oh boy. That sure boosts my confidence. Again, Cloud is a soldier first class. He's got this in the bag. Again, I'm pretty decent with Cloud, so these fights are gonna go by pretty damn quick. Like with Meteor Rain. Oh, I'm a dick. So Meteor Rain is a pretty good move.
What a sour note.
You can use it while airborne or on the ground. And it's a pretty effective move for dealing with long-range targets. Or it's just a good cheesing move. I think that was one of the moves he had in Air Guys. Remember Air Guys, everybody? Ugh. Not that great. I think the only reason people liked it was because Cloud, Sephiroth, Vincent, and Tifa were in it.
Can somebody tell me what the heck these crystals are, anyway?
Once we obtain them, will we be able to defeat Chaos?
If that is what Cosmos wishes, it is up to us to fulfill it.
Hi, Johnny Young Bosch.
But what are we...
I don't think he needs
what
much of an
exactly are we
introduction.
fighting for?
What do you mean? Isn't it to defeat Chaos? And bring back peace to the world?
Cosmos only said that we had to get the crystals. There's no guarantee that defeating Chaos will bring peace.
Okay, Cloud,
Nobody knows for sure.
remember, God of
What's
Discord.
in the world?
You might not remember working for the guy, but he's kind of a dick, even though he is voiced by the amazing
We don't need
Keith
to know
David.
much in order
Now,
to fight,
I'm not
do we?
saying that you're wrong,
I just...
but I'm
Makes me
also
convinced.
saying there's not much of a downside to
find
defeating the
myself
God
slipping
of
into more
Discord and chaos.
knowing why I'm there.
Cloud.
Just saying.
Can any of you guys tell me? If there's a good reason to be here fighting, I want to hear it.
A reason to fight.
We keep fighting to find
I
that
suppose
reason.
I've never thought about that before.
I'm settling things with my old man. But that's a personal issue.
No one cares.
Good for you, Titus.
Oh, well, at least Cloud's okay with it, I guess.
Could you give me some time? I want to come up with an answer that would convince you.
I never really played that much of Final Fantasy II. I played a teeny tiny bit on the PSP, but I really like Dissidia's characterization of Therion. He's a lot cooler here. And I suppose, you know, that's due in no small part to Johnny Young Bosch's voice acting. He just makes every character sound like a badass shonen hero. See, I can understand Titus running around like an idiot, but I didn't expect Therion to just go ahead and just run off by himself. Oh, and also, get used to Cecil, like, switching between his Dark Knight form and his Paladin form. Yeah, he doesn't exactly have much rhyme or reason for switching between the two. He just, like, in one cutscene he'll be a Dark Knight, another cutscene he'll be a Paladin. I don't know. He just changes. That's his whole game mechanic. I like Cecil in both of these forms, you know? I like the Dark Knight form especially, because that's my favorite class in Final Fantasy. Like, he keeps shifting between Dark Knight and Paladin. That's gotta be a little disorienting for some of his teammates. Like, one minute they'll stand next to him looking all Bishonen in his Paladin form with his white hair, and he's looking all serene and stuff, and the next minute, bam! Dark Knight. Pointy shit all over the place. Scary mask. Like, that's gotta spook somebody. Aw, see? Already. Cloud's already, you know, acting a lot nicer than Lightning did in her story. He's actually getting along with his teammates. You know? He's talking with them. He's not asking for the impossible thing, he's just saying, hey, what do you guys think that we're fighting for? Like, what's a good reason? I'm just trying to figure it out myself. Like, do you guys have a good reason? Because, you know, I'm kind of struggling to find it. Whereas Lightning was just like, nah, I don't trust any of you. Eh. I'm being harsh, but whatever, she's gone. Who cares? He's even being nice to Titus. Now, I'm not being nice to Titus because I want to frickin' hit him with a Buster Sword, but, you know, that's me personally. That's me not liking Titus. Cloud's okay with Titus. But then again, I feel like everybody, like, secretly is kind of like, oh god, this guy. Now, I think this is a Duodecim exclusive. The mannequins have unfamiliar faces. Someone that shouldn't be here. I wonder who Cloud means by that. Because Imaginary Brawler is the mannequin version of Tifa. I guess that's... I like that little touch. They didn't have to do it. But they made a reference of like, why is Tifa here in the 13th cycle? She's not in the war anymore. But then again, another mannequin for this stage is Sephiroth. But I'm pretty sure he's referring to Tifa. Well, there she goes. Yeah, Omni Slash version 5. Really good move. I like it. He's got that. He's got Finishing Touch. He's got Cross Slash. He's got Braver. A lot of really good moves. I am so looking forward to the eventual PS4 release in the States of the Dissidia game. I want it so bad. I want that PS4 port of the arcade game. It looks so cool.
What a depressing job.
Star, rain down.
I like Sephiroth. All of Cloud's moves look so cool.
What a sour note.
Yeah, I've been pretty obvious with who my favorites are in this game, haven't I? Because I start fanboying out over how cool their moves are. Let's see, who am I a fanboy of so far? Cloud, Kain, and Gilgamesh, of course. And Jacked. I like Jacked a lot.
I've been thinking about why we have to fight. But I'm finding it difficult to put into words.
I see.
There is one thing I came up with. Convincing or not.
What's that?
The Wild Rose.
That's a reference to FF2. I know that much. In fact, all of Furion's weapons are a reference to Final Fantasy II. Every single one of them references some party member.
That's all just still a dream.
A dream?
Yes. It's a dream I can't give up on. That's the reason I can keep fighting.
Furion. Will you fight me?
What?
I want to know. I have to know if that dream is really strong enough. Strong enough to keep you fighting.
But Cloud... Understood. I'll take you on.
Furion is so cool in this game. His playstyle is Weapon Master. He uses all those weapons, like, simultaneously. It's really cool. He can get up really close and personal, or he can attack you from afar. Or he can attack you from afar and bring you in really close. Oh, it's so good. But he's not going to show off that combat style at all. There he goes. Finishing Touch is another really good move of Cloud's. Oh well. Bye, Furion.
It's not over yet.
Oh. That spooked Cloud. Ooh.
Not bad at all.
Like I said, I won't give up on my dream.
Yeah. But I can't be like you.
Why not?
I've looked, but I'm still empty-handed. And without a dream, what do you suppose I should do? Sorry. Didn't mean to confuse you. Maybe what I'm looking for isn't here.
This is a little nitpick that I have, but I really wish Cloud's costume was the soldier first class, like you saw in Crisis Core, where it's the black soldier uniform instead of the purple. Like, I know purple is his, like, iconic outfit, but yeah, I like the black a lot more. I thought that was, like, the first class uniform. Ah, well. Anyway, whenever I play Dissidia, I end up always using the Kingdom Hearts costume anyway, so whatever. So hey, Sephiroth and Garland are having a little chit-chat. Yeah, what was that dragon, Garland? I don't know. Why should I tell you? Yeah, a fucking dragon just shows up out of nowhere. Whatever. It's Final Fantasy, I guess that just happens. You would think a flower would be enough to, like, trigger something in Cloud's memories, right? Or this whole connection to Aerith. Or Eris. I think it's Aerith. I am so confused with the fucking pronunciation of that character's name. Ridiculous. I'm pretty sure it's Aerith, though. A-E-R-I-T-H. And fuck you, Titus. Yes, I am going to keep hitting Titus every time I see him. That's what I'm going to do. Vaughn and Lightning aren't here anymore, so Titus has to be my whipping boy. A part of me still can't get over the fact that Cloud managed to make his way into Smash Bros. I know that's a way dated topic, but still, it boggles the mind. Like, out of all the Square Enix characters who could have popped up in Smash Bros, Cloud was the one who was picked. And they even gave him his Advent Children costume. I mean, I think it's awesome, you know? Smash Bros kind of just set the bar. Like, fighting games need to, like, up their game as far as guest characters go. I'm looking at you, Tekken. I'm looking at you. Akuma's cool, but I know there's 2 more guest characters you're gonna be throwing in there. They better be something. Oh, man. I always love the concept of guest characters showing up. Which is why I'm so sad that, like, Sora hasn't popped up in Dissidia. Maybe he's gonna pop up in Dissidia Arcade. I don't know. I just like the concept of guest characters in general. Not just in fighting games, but in, like, games in general. I just think it's so cool. This is a hero of another story, and they're just popping into this story to just show how badass they are.
What a sour note.
Like Dante in SMT3. Dante was so fucking cool in that game. He's just having a fun time during the apocalypse. It's just one big party for him. Maybe they'll throw in some really cool Nintendo character for the new SMT game for the Switch. Who knows?
You sure?
Start! Rain down!
What a sour note.
Cloud,
What's up, Cecil?
did Firion give you his answer?
Yeah. He says he has a dream. And that he'll keep fighting until he can make it come true.
Sounds like Firion, sure enough.
He told you?
Yes, although he was embarrassed at first. He says he wants to create a world where wild roses grow in perpetual peace.
That's a nice
Sounds
dream.
so childlike.
Honest
It
men
sounds pretty
have
nice.
Honest dreams.
Maybe he wished it on a star. What about you, Cecil?
I don't think I can give you the kind of answer you're looking for. But
What would
perhaps
Cecil's dream
there
be?
is someone
Have a better
somewhere who can
relationship
answer.
with his brother? Hang out more with
Why not go and
Rosa?
Look for it.
Or maybe, like, patch things up with Kane?
You should go.
I mean, he
Cloud.
eventually does all those things for, like, in his own universe, but I mean, like, right now.
We're rooting for you.
You really don't mind?
Just one thing. When you find your answer, you come and tell us what it is.
Got it. That's a promise.
So Cloud's leaving the party. Oh well. Bye, guys. So Cloud's gonna head out on his own to the south. Let's have a quick little powwow with our teammates before we leave. You wouldn't think Cecil would be the careless one. Like, I expected Titus, but not Cecil. I mean, I guess you have to have, like, at least, you know, one blue Oni and one red Oni. And Cloud just has to be one for everybody. It's kind of hard to think of Cloud as, like, hot-blooded. The Land of Discord. Despite the name, it's actually a very charming place. I didn't forget you, Titus. Yeah. One last happy slap before we leave. Woohoo! And Cloud just dodge rolls away. I keep thinking the Moogles are going to have some kind of unique conversation with each character. And this map does not tell me much. Just follow the red gates. That's all you need to know. So, no assist characters from here on out, which isn't much of a problem. Again, max level character. And Cloud has a really good moveset, at least in my opinion. This whole thing can easily just be summed up with Ryu's quote of, "The answer lies in the heart of battle."
You sure?
Star, rain down. Star, rain down.
As per usual, these mannequins are not really that big of a challenge. New game plus, baby. Don't worry, the game's gonna take a severe difficulty leap toward the end. Like when I get to the very, very end of the game.
You sure? Star, rain down.
I always just love using meteor rain. Like Cloud just like summons up meteors from the sky and just slams a motherfucker.
What a sour note.
It just seems so unfair.
Good to see you, Cloud.
Oh boy. Yeah, it's Sephiroth! Fight, 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 fight! Cloud's not into it.
Why won't you take up your sword?
Fighting you would be meaningless. I'm tired of taking part in pointless battles.
Then if you had a reason, you would fight anyone?
No. All I want is to believe in why I fight.
Nothing but a puppet.
What?
Then let me give you a reason.
Oh, that's not good.
Is easy to nip in the bud. How pitiful to live life hanging on to something this fragile.
Where the fuck was Titus and Cecil on that one?
It's Virian's Wild Rose.
I blame Titus.
No. What have you done to them?
So now you have your reason. Come after me.
Oh, that's Sephiroth. He's so cool and yet so evil. I gotta say, Sephiroth's voice actor, George Newbern, perfect fit. Oh, he sells it. He sells it. I don't know if it's the baritone or just like the inflection or the intonation. He just sounds so good. And yes, he is Superman's voice actor for most of his appearances. Of course, Jack fucking cold cocks me. We'll be seeing Jack soon enough. The real Jack, I mean. But for now, dead. Oh, these fights go by too quick. Oh, these fights go by too quick.
What a sour note.
Hard Edge, just one of Cloud's swords from FF7. That's pretty cool. That's the one he used on the motorcycle. So we gotta go get that Sephiroth. Dodge roll our way there. I'm gonna get that Sephiroth because he's not David Lee Roth. Does anybody remember that cute little song? You know, My name is Cloud, I have a sword, I fight cactuars because I'm bored. It's an adorable little song. I like it.
What a depressing job. Start! Rain down!
It's just so easy to combo into Omnislash version 5. All you need to do is just hit him with an aerial bravery attack, and it's over. And the friggin', like, Omnislash version 5 just hits constantly. And considering my character is super over-leveled, it's going to kill. So good. Aw, man, we gotta fight Laguna. Or at least his mannequin. Man, I miss Laguna.
You sure?
Laguna was fun.
Start! Rain down!
And his mannequin is dead. Oh dear.
What a sour note.
Anyway, time to go fight Sephiroth. Some parts of this cutscene may seem a tad familiar.
I knew you'd come. You always do as you're told, don't you?
What?
You look for a reason, because you don't want to be swept into a fight. But all you do is look. You do nothing to follow that desire. That is why you are so eager to make someone else's reason your own.
What's your point?
Sephiroth's not entirely wrong, and notice how Cloud doesn't entirely refute it. I mean, he basically took Zack's path for himself.
You're nothing but a puppet that gets swept away, unable to make any decisions on its own.
You're wrong. I just...
So, I'll continue to provide you with a reason. Every time you need one.
Ooh, that's menacing.
I've had enough of being told what to fight for. I came here of my own will.
All you've ever wanted was to cling to old memories.
You're the one who can't let go.
Cloud has a point there. This portion of the cutscene seems a tad familiar, doesn't it?
It ends here. Go
Yeah!
back.
Look how cool it is!
Accept it. I am the one who guides you forever. If it's despair you want, then I shall provide.
There's a reference to Advent Children for you.
I'll find myself.
You're nothing but a puppet.
Hey look, it's a reference to the end of FF7! All we need is for Sephiroth to be shirtless. And just like the ending of FF7, this is going to be a very quick and easy fight.
You fight, not knowing the truth.
Enough talk. Let's go.
Yeah, this fight ain't gonna last long. Let's make it movie accurate at least. Bye, Sephiroth. No, that was quick.
What a sour note.
What a bitch. You were talking all that good shit a second ago, Sephiroth, and then you got your ass whipped. Hey, cool, we actually get a crystal. Huh. It only took, the heroes of Duodecim sacrificing themselves to get
The
it.
crystal.
It is also what you most despise.
It's the holy materia.
Take it, and you will be doomed.
You
to
only
further
get that whenever Aerith
and never
dies.
know why?
Oh. That's probably a very painful
be it.
crystal to have there, Cloud.
If that's my destiny,
That's gotta bring back some bad memories.
I live in my reality, not yours.
Very well. Every time your eyes gaze upon it, remember,
I killed
you are
Aerith.
only
Ha ha
able
ha
to
ha
obtain
ha.
it with my guidance. And I will continue to pull your strings.
I decide.
Yeah.
My own
There you go,
path.
Cloud. See? Cloud's story,
Even if I
pretty
have
good.
I have to find my own answer. And tell my friends. Like I promised.
Because Cloud is awesome, and he's a huge
Until
badass.
then, I'll keep fighting.
The warrior has vowed to keep fighting. And keep fighting he will.
He keeps fighting
Until he
to
can
find that
fulfill the
answer.
promise he made with his companions. Etched in destiny, his quest for answers continues on.
Well, that's Cloud's story done. And in the next update, we'll tackle on the Onion Knight story. So that'll be pretty fun. Alright, so that'll do it for this update. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, see ya.